Hey guys, and welcome to Elimination Chamber, the first pay-per-view here on the Wwe 2K20 Universe mode here on the channel. Hope you guys are liking the Universe mode so far. If you do, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss any epic content, any aftermath of the Elimination Chamber after this pay-per-view. Reminder, we are the main event, the one show a week. That'll be on Sunday. Pay-per-views are going to be every 3 weeks on Wednesday. And first pay-per-view on this channel is Elimination Chamber. And the very first match is a match that I have not talked about. It's a little bit of a tease. This one right now. I did say the 24/7 title will only be defended randomly without you guys knowing. So you just, you might watch an episode one night or one day and then bam, you're hit with a 24/7 title match. That's what I want for these 24/7 title matches. I want them to be random. I don't want you guys to know they're coming. So the first match is an Elimination Chamber for the 24/7 title. Our first contestant is EC3. These guys are all random. They're all selected at random. I went through the superstars who are not listed on a match for Elimination Chamber. And then I also went with a different kind of tier because the 24/7 belt is to give the guys who don't have a normal exposure some time. So just to kind of like build their careers and give them something. That's why I added the 24/7 title. That's why it's here. That's its purpose. So you'll see a lot of these guys, maybe not the biggest names, but they're up and coming. They need a shot. They just need a push. So this is what that 24/7 belt is here to do, to give them a nice little push. Anyway, the champ Mustafa Ali. We got Buddy Murphy, EC3, Mustafa Ali so far. Then we have ALEISTER Black. ALEISTER Black, I mean, he's got a lot of potential, ALEISTER Black. A lot of potential. I like his character. I do want to give him a push. I feel like he deserves a push. He's got to work his way up for sure, but I think he deserves a push. Him and guys like Ricochet and Adam Cole. Definitely, I think they deserve a chance at least for a good push. So, ALEISTER Black, he's going to be in this Elimination Chamber for the 24/7 title. He got dominated by Randy Orton last week on main event. He got absolutely dominated. So, he's not quite ready to, play with the big boys, as they say. But he does need to make a name for himself. Hopefully, he can get off to a nice little run in this 24/7 Elimination Chamber match. Rey Mysterio, he hasn't gotten much action in a while. Hopefully, he's trying to make a name for himself, get himself a nice little belt. Who's going to be the sixth man in this Elimination Chamber? Let's go ahead and find out. It's going to be the Majarat, or whatever the fuck it's called. Jinder Mahal, the Indian with, I don't even know, Indian with a plan, as they say. Anyway, Mysterio and Jinder Mahal starting off this Elimination Chamber. You guys will see later in the match, we do have the tag team titles being defended. That's the New Day versus the Brothers in Purple. The United States Championship Triple Threat. Champion Daniel Bryan's taking on AJ Styles and Adam Cole. The Intercontinental titles on the line. The Fiend Bray Wyatt defends his title against Randy Orton. The WWE Championship is going to be on the line. Samoa Joe taking on Baron Corbin. A street fight between Cesaro and Sheamus. And, of course, the main event, the Elimination Chamber, for to be the number one contender at the next pay-per-view, which will be Money in the Bank. Anyway, ALEISTER came in third on this Elimination Chamber. Coming in fourth, it's going to be EC3. EC3 got absolutely dominated by The Fiend a couple weeks back on main event. Most of these guys right now are jobbing so far. And this is what this whole 24/7 belt is for, man. To turn these guys from jobbers and to give them some wins. So it's a struggle with having one roster is it's hard to get everyone involved. But it is also hard for me to maintain two rosters right now. So that is why the one roster idea, I think, is just going to work right now. Eventually, maybe we will get to two rosters. Maybe if the channel gets bigger, stuff like that. But I do want to go two rosters. It'll be a lot funner, have a lot more chance for people to get involved. Anyway, champ Mustafa Ali coming in last there. He has a big advantage over everyone else to retain his title. Everyone's just kind of beating each other up at random now. A lot of action going on outside the chamber. Bam, there's Jinder Mahal working on Mustafa Ali. Rey Mysterio knocked out outside the ring. Here we go, just a bunch of action here. Mustafa Ali taking charge as the champ. He's having a pretty good Elimination Chamber so far. He's had a pretty good run at this 24/7 title. Hasn't had much action going on besides that 619 to Buddy Murphy, by the way. Then here's Rey Mysterio again off the top rope. He had a lot of good spots in this match. He was all over the place, Rey Mysterio. I thought he was going to be one of the favorites for sure. There's a Hurricane Rana outside the Elimination Chamber. You see on your left, Rey Mysterio on a Hurricane Rana right onto the steel floor. That's not really steel anymore, but it's still on the outside. EC3 is eliminated. We're down to 5. In the ring there, Buddy Murphy takes down Jinder Mahal. Then Buddy Murphy, go ahead. He's going to pin Rey Mysterio, and he's going to eliminate Rey Mysterio. So Buddy Murphy eliminates the favorite, probably Rey Mysterio. I think he would be the favorite in that compared to all these 6 guys. Mysterio's the second guy eliminated. We're down to 4. Jinder Mahal, Aleister Black, Buddy Murphy, Mustafa Ali, and Aleister Black might be on the way out. 2. No, he just kicks out Aleister Black. Jinder Mahal can't believe it. He thought he had Aleister Black there for sure. Look at Aleister Black, one of his signature kicks outside the ring. That might do it to Jinder Mahal. 2, 3 Mahal's eliminated. We're down to 3. And then Mustafa Ali on the outside. Oh, on the cage floor. The Elimination Chamber floor. Buddy Murphy. That's probably the end of him. 2, 3. He's done. It's between Aleister Black and Mustafa Ali. Who's going to get ahead of who? Nice counter by Aleister Black. 2 of them left. Aleister Black's got it dialed up. He's going for Black Mass. Connects right across the jaw. Mustafa Ali. That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. New 24/7 champion Aleister Black. Mustafa Ali had it. He came in 6th. He had all the advantage. He looked good. But Aleister Black coming in at the 3rd spot outlasts all the other 5 of them and wins the 24/7 belt. His first championship here in this universe mode. What a way to kick off this Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. We got a new champion crown. Aleister Black, is this the start of a push for him? We were just talking before this match. He needs just a push. He needs a boost. So maybe this is the start of a streak for Aleister Black. Who knows? Anyway, Intercontinental Championship time. Randy Orton and The Fiend going at each other. They have been attacking each other the last few weeks. They've been interrupting each other, as you guys will see. By the way, I want to get this out of the way now, so you guys aren't confused. You'll see the Elimination Chamber graphics. They're all there. Everything's there, and I don't know if it's just my game that I have or this. I'm assuming it's just this particular pay-per-view because I put other pay-per-views in this game. I haven't had this problem, but you will see. The only matches that are actually in the Elimination Chamber arena are the Elimination Chamber matches. Everything else, even though it's on the same card, even though it's showing the Elimination Chamber graphics, every match is somehow at a different arena. So just bear with it. Just ignore it. I tried to make it show like it should. I've closed the application, but it would just set up in a new arena. It was just too much work to get it all into the Elimination Chamber. So we're just going to bear with it. We're going to learn as we grow here. But maybe it's just a bug with the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. I hope it's not going to happen again in the future, but it's kind of annoying. The arena is going to say Evolution, but just forget it. It's all in the same pay-per-view, I promise. It's all Elimination Chamber. I wouldn't be that dumb just to switch the arena up every time. It's just a bug in this game. This game's got a lot of it. I'm sure you guys know if you guys play it at all. It's got a ton of bugs. Anyway, Randy Orton's on the offense here, really taking it to the Fiend now off the top turnbuckle. Randy Orton doesn't go up here much. Bam. There you saw an RKO off the top rope last week. Randy Orton, he let his guard down for a second, and then the Fiend strikes, and no one has gotten out of that claw yet. He makes Randy Orton, he just passes out Randy Orton. No one's getting out of that claw. No one has ever done it yet. The Fiend Bray Wyatt retains the Intercontinental Champion with ease. Continues his long Intercontinental Championship reign, dating all the way back from last year sometime. I gotta have to go back and check my notes to see exactly how long that is, but the Fiend Bray Wyatt, no end in sight on this Intercontinental Championship run. Next up, tag team title match. The New Day, Xavier Woods and Big E, gonna take on the brothers in purple, Kofi Kingston and Velveteen Dream. Kofi and Velveteen Dream, brothers in purple, they have been tag team champions for quite a while now. Been it for a couple months. They took it from the New Day. Been feuding for a while. The New Day finally get their chance to get those tag team titles back, and we'll see how they do. Kofi's dominating early on, though, on Big E, attacking him, going up high, going off the top rope. Got a lot of energy, Kofi. Big E finally gets a tag to Xavier Woods. Big E's on red health already. I mean, Kofi barely got hit. It's not looking good for the New Day. Here comes Velveteen Dream on this double team from the brothers in purple. Just absolutely dominating the match early on. And this Velveteen Dream just taking it to Xavier Woods now. And then here's the hot tag by Xavier Woods. Remember this hot tag because it just changed everything. Big E is going off on Velveteen Dream. I don't know what got into Big E, but he's just dominating Velveteen Dream. Now here he goes for the big ending right in front of Kofi Kingston. Kofi had just a lot of energy just a second ago. He tries to get there in time. Can't break it up. Gets there half a second too late. And the New Day are the new tag team champs. How did Kofi not get there in time? He can't believe it. And the New Day are going to dance like crazy now. And Xavier Woods most likely going to play that trombone in just a second. New tag team champs. You got to love it for the New Day. They finally won those titles back. Those brothers in purple always are giving them a hard time. Haven't lost. They're never losing, those brothers in purple, but finally someone took them down, and it was the New Day regaining those belts. Well-deserved from the New Day. We'll see how long this run lasts. Next up, the street fight between Sheamus and Cesaro, the former teammates of the Bar. These two absolutely hate each other. I mean, they couldn't hate each other anymore. I mean, unreal. Every week these guys are feuding, and now they finally get their hands on each other in a street fight. And look, it's Cesaro is not even going to wait to come out normally. Sheamus is making his walk down the aisle, and Cesaro's coming out with a steel chair, and he's going to attack Sheamus from behind, trying to get a head start. He's never pinned Sheamus yet. Sheamus has got the better of him in a backstage brawl, and he's got the better of him. He's got the better of John Cena in that one-on-one last week. Sheamus and Cesaro, though, I don't think, even with this street fight, I don't think this rivalry is going to end today. These two just absolutely hate each other. We're taking this match outside of the ring. These guys are just beating the living hell out of each other. It's going all the way back into the crowd. Absolute scenes here in the street fight. You had to figure a street fight was going to go out into the crowd. There we go. More steel chairs, more weapons being used here. Nice block by Sheamus. Those steel chair right back in his face. German suplex on the outside. A lot of weapons being used here. Cesaro gets cracked open over the head. This makes its way all the way to the stage. These two are beating the living hell out of each other. Beautiful move there on the stage. I mean, these guys are just walking down the ramp now, beating the hell out of each other. I mean, what a street fight. The ref gets knocked out there. It's not going to matter. They're still going to, beat the shit out of each other. Anyway, back inside the ring after all that chaos, back inside the ring. And then Cesaro here is going to go for a suicide dive onto the outside. These two have already been through hell this match. A lot of chair shots, a lot of weapons. And then here comes Cesaro with the suicide dive. I don't know, terrible camera angle. We're going to have to see a replay on that so we can actually see what happened. There we go. There's the suicide dive. I don't know what the cameraman was doing there. Definitely wasn't in position. Sheamus off the top rope. You get this match back in the ring. And Sheamus here. 1, 2. And then a third one to sit down Cesaro. That may have been it, but a bro kick is going to do it. What should do it? After all that, there's no way Cesaro's kicking out of that. Yeah, no chance. Sheamus wins again. Pin Cesaro another time. Both these guys just beat the shit out of each other. Sheamus was the better man today, though. Even though Cesaro got the head start, it wasn't to be. Sheamus just got the better of Cesaro, man. He out wrestles him when they go one-on-one. But I don't think that'll be the end of that rivalry. They'll probably see each other again. Who knows what's in store next though for him? Since Sheamus has clearly beaten him fair and square in the street fight. So we'll see about that. Next up, triple threat, United States title on the line. Adam Cole kind of worked his way in this match by coming back. He hadn't been seen since the start of this universe mode. But before, he was feuding with Daniel Bryan for the United States title. He got screwed over a couple times because that's what Daniel Bryan does, screws people over. As you probably saw a couple weeks ago on Main Event, he screwed AJ Styles out of the chance for the United States Championship when they went one-on-one at Main Event. He hit the ref over the head with the steel chair, then hit AJ Styles with steel chair a couple times. But this match, it won't matter. It's a triple threat. Anything goes in the triple threat matches. Daniel Bryan, you see, he's got the bandages on because the Undisputed Era just knocked him around last Sunday, excuse me. They just knocked him around. It was a 3-on-1 handicap match, and they really took it to him with some steel chair shots as well. So both these guys have a good shot of dethroning Daniel Bryan for that United States title. Go ahead and see who gets it done. And don't forget to comment below who you think is going to win the main event for the Elimination Chamber today between those six. Me personally, if you ask me, I would have liked someone like Brock Lesnar. He looks like, he's just been dominant. I feel like Brock Lesnar's going to win, or Roman Reigns. Those two are usually dominant when they wrestle, so you never know. You see a lot of weapons being used in the ring there. Not a lot going on. There's a lot of counters in this one. But Daniel Bryan, despite the injury, he's still looking pretty good. He's looking pretty strong. Gets Adam Cole out of the ring. Has AJ Styles all by himself, hoping to capitalize. Anyway, AJ Styles gets thrown out of the ring. Adam Cole's back, and boom, what a move. Almost onto the sledgehammer. AJ Styles is out of the ring. He's not going to get there in time. That was right on the ribs that were hurt for Daniel Bryan. And he's not going to be able to kick out. An injured Daniel Bryan's not going to be able to kick out of that one. If he was at full strength, I don't think that would have been enough to put him away. But Adam Cole is the new United States champion, winning his first championship in this universe. We've had two superstars win their first title. Aleister Black won the 24/7 title. Now Adam Cole wins the United States championship. How long is his reign going to be? We'll see. Is Daniel Bryan going to be injured, or is he going to be healthy enough to get it for a rematch for that United States title? I guess we'll find out, and we'll see in the upcoming weeks. But Daniel Bryan definitely, like I said, I think a healthy Daniel Bryan kicks out of that. But because of that injury to his midsection, that was a pretty nasty move. Boom, right there on the torso. And again, injured Daniel Bryan's not going to be able to kick out. WWE Championship at the time. Samoa Joe's taking on Baron Corbin. Samoa Joe's been dominating Baron Corbin these last few weeks. This Sunday, though, the 6-man tag between Harper, Rowan, and Corbin versus Joe and the Usos. Corbin got the better of him. Samoa Joe actually got pinned in that 6-man tag match, so he's looking a little vulnerable. You never know. Maybe Baron Corbin can win that WWE Championship back. I would say Samoa Joe's definitely the favorite here, though. Samoa Joe off to an early start. Going back and forth, though. Baron Corbin smacking him around as well. These two are, pretty evenly matched. I feel like, it could have gone either way. I just think Samoa Joe's probably had the more momentum. But after that 6-man tag match, Baron Corbin definitely, I think, showed that he has a shot of winning because Samoa Joe can get pinned. Baron Corbin there, he's feeling it a little bit, but can't get to that finishing move, the end of days. You see, he's got it there. He just can't get to it. It's too late. And then he gets hit with that coquina clutch, or however the hell you say it. And no one's going to get out of that. No one's going to get out of that move. Baron Corbin, he's got to tap out. He's got no choice. Samoa Joe retains his WWE title. And was there really a doubt? Samoa Joe would tell you there's no doubt. Retains his title with ease. Who's he going to verse at Money in the Bank? That's what we're going to find out right now. Elimination Chamber time. Number one contender. The main event of this pay-per-view. John Cena coming to the ring first. He was the very first man that got a spot in this Elimination Chamber by beating Drew McIntyre. The very first match that appeared on this channel. Seth Rollins up next. He can always win a match. Whenever Seth Rollins is in a match, you got to figure him as one of the favorites as well. So you just never know. It's just action-packed with superstars who could all win this match. That's why it's impossible to predict. John Cena, Seth Rollins. And then next up, who we got? We got Finn Balor. Finn Balor's a guy who, if he can win a match like this, he is scary. He's not the guy I'd want as the number one contender if I was the champion. Because Finn Balor, you never know when that demon's going to come out. You never know when he is just going to win. And he can beat anybody. He can honestly beat anybody. I like Finn Balor. He's going to have a big role in this universe mode, whether he wins this match or not. He's one of the faces of the universe for me. He's a multi-time champion in my universe. He's pretty big face of the company there. Not much goes on without him. Kevin Owens, I talked about Kevin Owens in this. He's been the longest reigning WWE champion for me. So he needs a push back into the title. He hasn't been champion for a while, but when he was champion, he was the longest reigning WWE champion. Roman Reigns, he's going to start the match off. It looks like everyone else has got a pod, unfortunately, reserved for him, but not Roman Reigns. He's going to have to start from the beginning and go one-on-one, start one-on-one with none other than the Beast Brock Lesnar, who's worn that mask and who's never said a word ever since losing to Dolph Ziggler at WrestleMania. And Dolph Ziggler was able to marry Paul Heyman. Brock Lesnar has just never been the same. I don't think he ever will be the same, unfortunately. That really got to him, Lesnar marrying Paul Heyman. If you guys have seen, I believe it was last Sunday, Dolph Ziggler was in one of the qualifying matches, wearing a little choker and like a crop top, and Paul Heyman was wearing the same thing. Pretty ridiculous. I mean, I hope you guys thought that was funny, but they're married in this one. So ever since then, Brock Lesnar started wearing the mask to the ring and just hasn't been the same. He's never said a word. He just dominates people, and every time he wins, he usually F5s them after the match as well. He just doesn't care anymore, doesn't care about anything. He doesn't have any feelings whatsoever. Finn Balor coming in third this match. Tough task for him with Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar being in the ring already. Tough task for anyone to have to come in the ring after that. John Cena comes in at number 4. And John Cena, it's kind of a surprise he's in this match. I'm surprised he beat Drew McIntyre to get in, because John Cena is really on the decline. I mean, and Drew McIntyre's on the up and up. And Drew McIntyre's been winning a lot of matches too. He won that tag team match with Sheamus. So, I don't know. If you ask me, I think that was a fluke, that match. But nonetheless, Kevin Owens coming in the 5th spot. Almost all 6 men are in now. All 6 men are in now, excuse me. Yeah, all 6 men are in. I couldn't count for a second. But yeah, all 6 men are in. Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens fighting on the outside. Everyone's going in on the outside. Now, these Elimination Chamber matches, everyone's just rather fight outside the ring. I guess that's where all the steel is, and they try to down the opponent there. A lot of action, though. Gotta love these jam-packed Elimination Chambers. It's hard to follow, but you just want to do it. Finn Balor is in the crosshairs of a spear by Roman Reigns. That should do it for Finn Balor. There's 1, 2, 3. Finn Balor is eliminated. First one out of here. I didn't think he'd be the first one eliminated, to be fair. I had a little more hopes for Finn Balor. But they make quick work of him. He's gone. Who's going to go next? John Cena takes a knee right to the face. That might do it for him. 2 and 3. John Cena's eliminated. He's not going to be the next number 1 contender. It's between these 4: Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Brock Lesnar. Who's going to be next to go? Brock Lesnar's got Roman Reigns in his crosshairs for an F5. That's got to be it. No, it wasn't. Roman Reigns ended up kicking out of that. So these four still remain. Superman punch to Kevin Owens. 1, 2, 3. It's between Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, and Seth Rollins. Kevin Owens couldn't withstand that Superman punch. Who is going to be the final two to become the #1 contender? Lesnar and Reigns started this match off, and they're still in it in the final 3. That goes to show how dominant they were. Rollins and Roman Reigns teaming up, though. The Shield kind of getting mini back together there. They teamed up for the greater good to take down the beast Brock Lesnar. Roman Reigns hits a spear. Seth Rollins is going to cover him. Nice little spot there, but immediately they're no longer friends. Roman Reigns goes in for the attack. First person to get a big move is probably going to win this match. And both men are tired as hell. They've been beaten in this Elimination Chamber match. Roman Reigns started this match off, like I said, with Brock Lesnar. So he's just one big move away, I'm sure, from losing. He ate an F5 too. And then Seth Rollins, if he hits this curb stomp, yes, he hit the curb stomp. Busted Roman Reigns open. That should do it. Is Seth Rollins going to be the next #1 contender? 2, 3, yes he is. Seth Rollins survives the Elimination Chamber and is going to Money in the Bank as the #1 contender for the WWE title. Samoa Joe, Seth Rollins, 3 weeks away now. How is going to win that? Leave a comment below if you've watched this entire thing and let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like, subscribe, and so you won't miss the one on Sunday. We'll be back with main event on Sunday to recap and to see the aftermath of the Elimination Chamber.